Inglourious Basterds is an alternative history war movie made in 2009 by Quentin Tarantino, based in Nazi-occupied France during World War II. It follows two storylines that join at the end to complete the goal of killing Hitler. A Jewish-American group of soldiers, the Bastards, are deployed in France with the mission of killing Nazis. Meanwhile, Shosanna Dreyfus, a Jewish woman whose family was killed by Colonel Hans Landa, is planning to blow up a cinema full of Nazis, including Hitler. Hans Landa was a Nazi SS colonel in the movie. He's portrayed as a menacing and intelligent officer nicknamed the Jew Hunter for his role in tracking down Jews in hiding. But unlike most Nazi officers, he's not loyal to Hitler and betrays him in the end in hopes of safely surrendering.
So, I'm gonna give you a little something you can't take off. Yeah!
A real-life example of a Jew hunter would be Klaus Barbie, known as the Butcher of Lyon. He was a Gestapo officer in France who was responsible for the torture and deportation of Jews to Auschwitz. After the war, he escaped to Bolivia with the help of US intelligence for his service as a secret agent, even though he was wanted by France for his war crimes and was eventually sentenced. The main characters in the Bastards group are Lieutenant Aldo Rain, nicknamed the Apache for scalping Nazis,
Nazi scalps taken from the heads of 100 dead Nazis, or you will die trying.
Sergeant Donnie Donowitz, nicknamed the Bear Jew for beating Nazis with a baseball bat,
For killing Jews. Bravery.
Archie Hickrox, a British officer recruited to infiltrate as a Nazi officer. Hugo Stiglitz is a former German soldier recruited for his Nazi killing skills.
As a German enlisted man, he killed 13 Gestapo officers.
Your status as a Nazi killer is still amateur. We all come here to see if you want to go pro.
Operation Green Up was a real OSS mission with Jewish refugees Friedrich Mayer, Hans Winberg, and former German army officer Franz Weber. Weber is similar to Hugo in the sense that he rejected the Nazi ideology and joined the US Army to fight against Hitler. They infiltrated Nazi-occupied Austria as spies and gathered information on movements, train schedules, and fortifications by pretending to be electricians. They sent this information back to the Allied forces, but Mayer got discovered by Nazi officers and was tortured for information, but refused to give up anything.
It felt like I had my chance to do what I set out to do, to kill Nazis. That's why all the Jewish boys joined.
Overall, the Bastards were more brutal and less organized than its inspiration, Operation Green Up, but both helped end the war in fiction and in real life. Nation's Pride is a fictional film in Inglourious Basterds showing the German sniper Friedrich Zoller, who is portrayed as a war hero. It is ironically used as propaganda in the film and as a plot point to create a trap for Hitler and Goebbels. Triumph of the Will is an infamous 1935 Nazi propaganda film directed by Leni Riefenstahl, showing the 1934 Nuremberg rally. It was historically used to rally Nazi supporters and enforce their loyalty by making young students and the military watch it.
Fabelhaft, mein Lieber, fabelhaft. Das ist Ihr bester Film bisher.
Joseph Goebbels was a minister of propaganda during World War II and took control of German media to promote Nazi and anti-Semitic ideology. He enforced this by making Hitler's message accessible to everyone with cheap radios and banned books and radio stations that opposed Nazi ideals. He was seen as a master of speeches that unified and terrified the nation.
Einmal wird unsere Geduld zu
movie, Goebbels is portrayed as the one organizing the premiere of Nation's Pride, highlighting his role in using cinema for propaganda. In real life, Hitler committed suicide on April 30th, 1945 in his Berlin bunker as Allied forces and the Soviet army closed in on him. This caused a domino effect on loyal Nazis such as high-ranking officials who also killed themselves, and Goebbels went as far as to kill his children and then kill himself with his wife. But in Inglourious Basterds, Hitler is assassinated during the premiere of Nation's Pride when the cinema is set on fire and blown up by the Basterds and Schossen.
And I want you to look deep into the face of the Jew who is going to do it.